Hello students, welcome to another lecture of the chapter Admission of Partner. So we are solving full-fledged questions, right? In this lecture we will be studying how to calculate new partners' capital on the basis of old partners. That means adjustment of new partners' capital on the basis of old. So let's start the question. Following is the balance sheet as of 31st March 2022 of Meera and Sarthak, who share profits in the ratio 3:2. So old ratio is 3:2. Liability side has capitals, then general reserve, okay, then workman compensation reserve and creditors. Assets has plant and machinery, land and building, debtors less provision, stock and cash. Okay. On 1st April 2022, they admit Rohit into partnership on following terms. Provision for doubtful debts would be increased by 20,000 rupees. Value of land and building would be increased to rupees 1 lakh 80. The value of stock would be increased by rupees 40,000. The liability against workman compensation reserve is determined at to rupees 20,000. Rohit brought rupees 1 lakh in cash as his share of goodwill. Okay. Rohit would bring further cash as would make his capital equal to 20% of the total capital of new firm after above revaluation and adjustments are carried out. So my dear students, you can see in this last, that is sixth adjustment, it says Rohit would bring in further cash for his capital, but the amount that he will bring is not given clearly. It is being stated that he would bring 20%, he would bring capital that would be the 20% of the total capital of the firm after all adjustments. So how this has to be calculated, we will learn in this question. In such type of questions where capital of new partner is not given, he would bring certain cash, but how much, that amount is not given clearly. We say this is a type of question where we adjust the capital of new partner on the basis of old. That is, we calculate the new partner's capital on the basis of old partners. Clear? So come on, we begin our question by making revaluation account. So leave some space for working and then revaluation account. So this is the debit side and this is the credit side. Particulars amount, particulars amount. Okay, so debit side is the bad side for the revaluation, right? You know very well, and credit side is good side. So first is provision for doubtful debts would be increased by rupees 20,000. Directly they have given that provision for doubtful debts is to be increased by 20,000. So by 20,000 provision for doubtful debts is to be increased. That means it's not good. Provision is liability. So bad side, that is debit side, to provision for doubtful debts, to provision for doubtful debts, yes. By how much amount it must be increased? 20,000 they have given directly. Come on. So first is done. Second, value of land and building would be is 1,80,000. So land and building right now is 80,000, and then it must be increased to 1,80,000. That means by how much rupees it must be included, by the how much rupees change has to be occurred? By 1 lakh rupees land and building value must be increased. Good for us, asset increasing. So buy land and building, buy land and building, right, by 1 lakh rupees, because initially it is 80,000, right, given in the question and balance sheet, and in adjustment it says that it should be increased to 1 lakh 80. That means by rupees 1 lakh value must be increased. Come on, next is value of stock would be increased by rupees 40,000. Come on, this is also given directly, so it must be buy stock, because asset increasing is good for us. Credit side, buy amount is given, that is how much by how much amount change is to occur, it must be increased by 40,000. Clear? Come on, so third is also done. The liability against workman compensation reserve is determined at 20,000 rupees. So 20,000 and workman compensation reserve sitting is 50,000. So reserve is more, and this reserve can set off easily the liability of 20,000. So no amount will come in revaluation. You know this very well. Revaluation we would have written any amount if liability would have been more than the reserve, right? Right now here reserve is 50,000. We have planning for 50,000 in separate gulla, and we have to take out 20,000 out of it, right? So it can liability can be easily met from the reserve. So no amount to be shown in revaluation related to this. So it's enough here. Come on, let's calculate the gain. So here we have 1,40,000 at the credit side and 20,000 at debit side. So debit side is shorter, gain, right? Because credit side, good side is more. To gain on revaluation, and how much? Between whom? Sarthak and Meera, right? In the ratio 3:2. So Sarthak's capital account and Meera's capital account. Clear? So 1,20,000 rupees is the gain. It has to be divided in the ratio 3:2, that is 3/5. So 5 ones are 5, 2s are 10, 24,000, right? So 24,000 into 3. 4 3s are 12, 2 is 72, right? So it is 72,000 for Sarthak and 24 into 2, that is 48,000 for Meera. Outside gain 0 0 0 8 9 10 7 8 8 plus 4 12. It's correct. 1,20,000, right? And putting the total of 1,40,000 rupees on both the sides. Done. Now let's sketch the line. And the revaluation account. Clear everyone? Come on, now let's make partners capital account. Come on, pause the video and make the format for partners capital account. That is particulars, Sarthak amount, Meera, and new partner is Rohit. So particulars, Sarthak amount, and we have Meera and Rohit. Clear everyone? Understood? Come on. First of all, let's see partners capital balances given at liability side. That means credit balances, right? So by balance brought down. Clear? So for Sarthak we have, come on, Sarthak. First is Meera and Sarthak. Oh, I have written Sarthak and Meera. Oh, that is wrong. That is really wrong. First is Meera. So just changing in the revaluation. First is Meera because ratio is 3:2. That means Meera and Sarthak were partner. Right, right, right. So to first, when we are writing gain on revaluation, it must be Meera, and then it must be second one is Sarthak. Please correct it. There was a mistake from my end. Clear? Done. Here also in partners capital account, when we mention the names, there must be first Meera, and then there must be Sarthak. That is Sarthak amount in rupees. Here also first Meera, right? And then there must be name for Sarthak. Here everyone got it? Come on. So by balance brought down, Meera's capital given is 1 lakh and Sarthak also 1 lakh. So Meera 1 lakh and Sarthak also 1. Now it's our time to check the balance sheet if we have any reserve, accumulated profit or accumulated loss or fictitious asset. So yes, we have reserve 1,50,000. You know very well general reserve has credit balance. Got it? So when you distribute general reserve among old partners, it has to be debited. So general reserve account debit, general entry only I am writing here. General reserve account debit to Meera's capital account and to Sarthak's capital account. Entry you must know because many times they just ask you to write the entries, right? So this will be our journal entry, general reserve account debit to Mira's capital account to Sarthak's capital account. So we have to post in Mira and Sarthak. So buy general reserve, right? So buy general reserve first of all. Yes, how much amount of general reserve is given in the question? 1,50,000. So we have to distribute 1,50,000 in the ratio 3 is to 2, that is 3 by 5. So 5 threes are 15, 3 threes are 90,000, 60,000. Clear everyone? By general reserve done. Next is workman compensation reserve. So workman compensation reserve is 50,000 and the liability against the workman compensation reserve is determined at 20. So remaining workman compensation of how much? 30,000 will be distributed among the partners, right? I'm writing the journal entry. See, workman compensation reserve also has credit balance. Now settlement has to be done. So settlement, when we will do it, it must be debited. So workman compensation reserve account debit. Yes, to claim, right? And remaining claim. See, workman compensation reserve in the books is 50,000. Out of it, 20,000 will be used to set the claim, right? And remaining 30,000 will be distributed among old partners to Mira's capital account and to Sarthak's capital account. Clear? That means remaining how much? 30,000 in the ratio 3 is to 2. That is 3 by 5. So 5 6 are 6 3s are 18,000 and 12,000. Right? 3 is to 2. How much amount we have distributed? 30,000. Understood? In ratio 3 is to 2. Got it? Why 30,000 everyone? See, workman compensation reserve was 50,000. Out of it, first we will use the amount to meet the liability or claim. So to claim on workman compensation 20 and remaining 30 will be distributed among Mira and Sarthak in old ratio. So if you have to post in Mira and Sarthak's capital account, it will be by workman compensation reserve. So here by workman compensation reserve. Yes, by workman compensation reserve, just now we calculated 30,000 in the ratio 3 is to 2 because 20,000 is utilized to pay the claim. So 18 and 12, right? So 30,000 in the ratio 3 is to 2, we get 18,000 and 12,000 for Sarthak. Clear everyone? Got it? Come on. Next we have, let's check the balance sheet. Any other reserve? No. No accumulated profit, no accumulated loss and fictitious asset. Okay, come on, let's come down. So first 3 points were related to revaluation. Let's pose the revaluation balance. So there was gain on revaluation, right? So gain on the credit side, by gain on revaluation, or you can write by revaluation directly. Bracket gain. Yes, how much amount we calculated? 72,000 for Mira and 48,000 for Sarthak. So 72,000 for Mira and 48,000 for Sarthak. Clear everyone? Understood? So that this is also done. So first 3 points done, fourth liability against done. Rohit brought rupees 1 lakh in cash as his share of goodwill. Come on. So cash for goodwill. So journal entry is cash account debit to premium for goodwill. Yes, how much did he bring? Rupees 1 lakh, right? So cash account debit to premium for goodwill 1 lakh rupees. Clear everyone? Now this premium for goodwill gets distributed among all partners in sacrificing ratio. So premium for goodwill account debit to Mira's capital account and to Sarthak's capital account. Here everyone understood? So premium for goodwill account debit, premium for goodwill is how much sitting in the books? Let's see. Premium for goodwill, he has bought 1 lakh rupees. So premium for goodwill, Rohit has bought 1 lakh to be divided among Meera and Sarthak in sacrificing ratio. Now this is a simple type of question here. By default, old ratio will be sacrificing ratio. So 1 lakh into 3 by 5. 3 is to 2 we have to distribute, right? So 5 2s are 23 is a 60,000. So 1 lakh in 3 is to 2 if we will divide, you will get 60,000 and 40,000. Clear? Come on, this we have to post in Mira and Sarthak. So buy premium for goodwill. Come on, buy premium for goodwill. Mira 60,000 and Sarthak 40,000. That is 1 lakh in the ratio 3 is to 2. Clear everyone? Understood? Come on. So this is also done. Rohit bought rupees 1 lakh in cash for goodwill. Done. Now Rohit would bring in further cash as would make his capital equal to 20% of total capital of new firm after above revaluation and adjustments. So here we don't know how much cash for capital Rohit is bringing, but we know the general entry cash account debit to Rohit's capital. So in Rohit's capital we have to post, so buy cash account, right? Amount right now we are not knowing, so we are just putting dash here. Clear? Come on, let's calculate the balance of the remaining partners capital, that is old partners capital to balance carried down for Mira, that is 1 lakh, and then we have 1 lakh 90,000, right? Yes, so 1 lakh 90. Let us just put total here. So 0, 0, 0, 3 zeros. Then we have 2, 8, 9, 10. 10, 6 plus 1, 7, 7, 7, 14, 1, 15. 15 and 9 gives us 6. 26, right? 3 lakh 60,000. Nothing is there on the debit side. So balance will be same. 3 lakh 60,000 for Mira. 3 lakh 60,000 for Mira. Clear for Sarthak? So it will be, let's just calculate for Sarthak, 0, 0, 0, 8, 9, 10, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 4, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. Let us just check once again. So it is 12,000 and 8. 8, 9, 10. So 0, 10, 6 plus 1, 7, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. So 2 lakh 60,000. Yes, it is 2 lakh 60,000. So balance carried down, here comes 2 lakh 60,000. Clear everyone? Come on, let's check for Mira once again. So it will be 8, 9, 10. 9, 1, 10 plus 1, 11. 11 and 7, 18 and 6, 14. Oh, whenever in case of doubt, you must always check. It is 3 lakh 40,000 for Mira. So it's 3 lakh 40,000 for Mira. So here also to balance carried down for Mira must be 3 lakh 40,000. Clear everyone? Understood? So balance carried down for Mira comes 3 lakh 40,000 and Sarthak comes 2 lakh 60,000. Now my dear students, we have to calculate. See, I am here calculating calculation of yes, whose capital? Rohit's capital. How to calculate Rohit's capital, because he brings cash for his capital in question, it is given, but how much? By 20% of the total capital of new firm after adjustments. So how to calculate? Come on, how to calculate this? Let's just see. So total capital of Meera and Sarthak after adjustments. So how much? Mira's capital comes rupees 3 lakh 40,000, right? Just now we calculated, balance carried down, and Sarthak's comes 2 lakh 60,000. So plus 2 lakh 60,000. Clear? Understood? So it will be 0, 0, 0. One more 0. 6 plus 4, 10. 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 6. It is 6 lakh, right? 3, 4, 5, 5 and half. 6 lakh rupees is the total capital of Mira and Sarthak after adjustment. Yes. Now total capital of new firm. New firm will be how much? That is, if you have to calculate capital of the firm, that means 6 lakh into reciprocal of Meera and Sarthak's share. Yes, once again. So we have to calculate now total capital of new firm. We know the total capital of Meera and Sarthak after adjustments is 6 lakh. And Meera and Sarthak hold how much share? See, this person, that is Rohit, has to be given 20%. That means Rohit has come for 1/5 share, right? Clear everyone? Come on. So Rohit would bring in further cash and would make his capital equal to 20% of the total capital. That means Rohit has come for 1/5 share, right? But so Rohit, if we'll give 1/5 to Rohit, so we get how much remaining share with Sarthak and Meera? 4 by 5, right? So if you have to calculate total capital of new firm, what we are going to do is 6 lakh into reciprocal of 5 by 4, that is 4 by 5. Once again, see what happens. हमने रोहित सार्थक और मीरा के कैपिटल्स निकाल लिए, दोनों को ऐड किया, तो ये दोनों का टोटल, दोनों का कैपिटल आया. पर अगर हमें फर्म का कैपिटल निकालना है तो फर्म के कैपिटल के लिए हमें उन दोनों का कैपिटल इनटू उन दोनों के रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ शेयर से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. भाई नया पार्टनर आया है 1/5 शेयर के लिए, तो रिमेनिंग शेयर बचता है 1/5 शेयर के लिए. अगर रोहित हैज कम, दैट मीन्स रिमेनिंग शेयर इज 4/5, right? So if we have to find out the total capital of new firm, so it must be reciprocal of the remaining share, that is 5/4. Clear everyone? Understood? Got it? Come on. So this is, I'm not solving right. Sorry, I'm solving here. So 5 odds are 65, 15s are 15 5s are 75. So it comes 7,50,000 as capital of new firm. Now capital of only we have to calculate whom? Capital of Rohit. So to firm का capital 7,50,000 into 20% share के लिए, तो into 20% लिखो या 1/5 लिखो, one in the same thing. So it is how much coming? Rupees 1,50,000. समझे कि नहीं? फिर से हाउ टू कैलकुलेट इट, सी हियर क्लियरली. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको इस केस में जब आपको नए पार्टनर का कैपिटल का अमाउंट नहीं दिया होता, तो हाउ यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट, यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट द बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन ऑफ द ओल्ड पार्टनर्स. नाउ व्हेन यू ऐड दिस यू गेट द कैपिटल ऑफ ओल्ड पार्टनर्स. अब फर्म का कैपिटल निकालना तो इनटू उन दोनों के रेसिप्रोकल शेयर से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. भाई नया पार्टनर 1/5 शेयर के लिए आया, तो उन दोनों के पास कितना शेयर बचेगा? 4/5. 1 minus 1/5, तो 4/5 शेयर उनके पास बचा. तो into reciprocal of their share, that is 5/4, we get total capital of new firm, that is 7,50,000. Now if you have to find out the capital of Rohit only, so total capital of the new firm into what we have to do, 20% share या 1/5 share. So into 1/5 we get 1,50,000. Clear? So we got by cash account 1,50,000 is the capital brought in by whom? By Rohit. So his balance carried down is 1,50,000. Here everyone, so let's just sketch the line to end the capital accounts. How to calculate it? First of all, find out the capital of the old partners after adjustments, add them and multiply them with the reciprocal of remaining share. क्लियर? तो रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ रिमेनिंग शेयर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो हमें टोटल कैपिटल मिलेगा. देखो नया पार्टनर आया 1/5 शेयर के लिए, तो 1 में से 1/5 गया, तो रिमेनिंग शेयर बचता है हाउ मच? 4/5. अब उसका रेसिप्रोकल होगा 5/4. सो वी गॉट टोटल कैपिटल ऑफ न्यू फर्म. उसका कितना परसेंट देना है? 20% कैपिटल न्यू पार्टनर इज ब्रिंगिंग और 1/5 शेयर ही इज ब्रिंगिंग. सो 1,50,000 इज द कैपिटल ऑफ न्यू पार्टनर विच ही ब्रिंग्स बाय कैश. Clear? Come on, let's sketch the line to end the partners capital account. Got it everyone? Understood? Come on, now let's make the balance sheet. Right, that is liabilities amount, asset amount and assets amount. Come on. So how to make this balance sheet? First of all, let's check the first we have a liability side capital accounts. So capitals we have already found out, that is capital accounts. So Meera's capital accounts how much? Balance carried down 3,40,000. 3,40,000. But then comes Sarthak, his capital comes 2,60,000, balance carried down. और हमने अभी कैलकुलेट किया कि रोहित विल ब्रिंग इन कैश हाउ मच 1,50,000 एज हिज शेयर ऑफ कैपिटल, यानी वो 20% ऑफ न्यू फर्म का कैपिटल ला रहा था, तो 20% कैपिटल ऑफ न्यू फर्म, राइट, 20% ऑफ द न्यू फर्म्स कैपिटल he was bringing. So how to calculate? First you need to calculate total capital of new firm. कैसे निकलेगा? ओल्ड पार्टनर्स के जो कैपिटल्स हैं इनटू रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ रिमेनिंग शेयर. Clear? Understood? You can write somewhere total capital of old partners into reciprocal of remaining share. Means new partner if comes for 1/5 share, so 4/5 is remaining. उसका reciprocal हो जाएगा 5/4. We did. So in this we will calculate total capital of new firm. अब new firm का capital आ गया तो capital रोहित का निकालने के लिए वो कितने share के लिए आया? 20% यानी 1/5 share के लिए. Clear? Come on. So just adding it and taking outside, that is 7,50,000. Got it? Come on. After capitals, we have next in the balance sheet. General reserve, it will no longer appear in balance sheet, new balance sheet, because it is distributed among old partners. Workman compensation reserve will also not come in the new balance sheet, but liability for workman compensation will come, and liability for workman compensation was 20,000. It is yet to be paid. Yes, so liability or claim on and compensation reserve. And that is how much claim? 20,000 claim as it is goes in balance sheet liability side because it is yet to be paid. Chalo. Then after we have creditors, no change in creditors in revaluation. So as it is creditors 1 lakh rupees. So creditors, so 1 lakh rupees. Clear everyone? Come on. Then we'll go to asset side now. Plant and machinery. Any change through revaluation? No. So as it is plant and machinery 1 lakh rupees. Plant and machinery 1 lakh rupees. Clear everyone? Understood? Come on. After plant and machinery, we have land and building, and land and building is to be increased to 1,80,000, right? दिया था नीचे, और land and building को आप देखोगे रिवैल्यूएशन में 1 लाख रुपीज से बढ़ाया भी है. So land and building in the balance sheet will now go at their new value, that is 1,80,000. क्लियर एवरीवन? कम ऑन. लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग भी हो गया. उसके बाद आते हैं डेटर्स, राइट. सो डेटर्स के लिए बोला है कि प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेब्ट्स इज टू बी इंक्रीज्ड बाय 20,000, राइट. तो पहले प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेब्ट्स कितना था? 10. तो अब हो जाएगा बाय 20,000 से बड़ा, तो न्यू प्रोविजन विल कम 30,000 रुपीज नाउ. क्लियर? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल डेटर्स इनसाइड, डेटर्स वैल्यू इनसाइड. सो डेटर्स के अगर हम वैल्यू लिखें इनसाइड, सो 1,20,000. Right now provision less, provision for doubtful debts. Yes, provision for doubtful debts 20,000 से increase करना है. Already 10,000 was there, so now less 30,000, right? Outside it will be 90,000 going. Clear? Understood? Come on. Next, after debtors we have in the question stock. So stock के लिए भी था, stock has to be increased by 40,000, right? So initial stock was 1,20,000. So stock 1,20,000 plus 40,000, that is 1,60,000. Clear everyone? Stock value also. Then after stock we have cash, right? So cash here, how to calculate? See, initially cash given in the balance given in the question is 90,000, right? 90,000 plus new partner brings 1 lakh for his premium of goodwill, plus new partner brings how much? 1,50,000 as his capital. So total is 1 lakh, 2 lakh 90, 2 lakh 90 plus 50 is 3 lakh 40,000. Clear everyone? So all the items, let's check revaluation once again. I always say कि revaluation में कोई extra liability तो create नहीं हुई है, extra asset, unrecorded asset तो नहीं है. No. So just let's put total for the balance sheet. So if you put total for balance sheet, we get Yes, liability side it is 7 lakh 50, 8 lakh 50, 8 lakh 70,000. Let's check for the here that is 0 0 0 0. Then we have 6 plus 4 10. Yeah, 6 plus 4 10. 10 plus 9 19. 19 plus 8 is 27. 7. 3 4 5 6 7 8. That is 8 lakh 70,000 is the total of both the sides. Our balance sheet matches here. Clear, everyone? Understood? So once again I am explaining you that how to calculate the new partner's capital if it is not given. Add the balance carried down of the old partners, multiply it with the reciprocal of remaining share to find out the total capital of new firm. क्योंकि भाई अगर नया पार्टनर 1/5 शेयर के लिए आया है तो बाकी दोनों के पास बचा कितना, 4/5। 1 में से 1/5 गया तो बाकी के पास 4/5 बचा। अब 4/5 के लिए उनका कैपिटल है 6 लाख दोनों का टोटल, तो 6 लाख इंटू 5/4 करेंगे, दैट इज रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ द शेयर वी विल डू, सो विल गेट टोटल कैपिटल ऑफ न्यू फर्म। अब न्यू फर्म का कैपिटल आ गया तो रोहित कैपिटल को निकालने के लिए फर्म का कैपिटल इनटू हिज शेयर, इसमें 20% दिया था यानी 1/5। One understood. So in this way we learned today how to calculate new partners capital on the basis of old partners. Kindly note down the formula, add the capitals of the old partners, multiply it with the reciprocal of remaining share, whatever comes it is the total capital of new firm into new partners share. Clear? Come on. Next lecture we will be doing new question. Till then, bye bye. Take care.